Hi, I'm about to welcome to my channel Africa Every Day. For this episode, I'll be showing you a special fruit. It's a special fruit in West Africa here that I want to ask Mr. Mike if he has actually heard about the fruit before. He told me no that he has never heard of the fruit before. Then now I decided, okay, let me make a video about this fruit. That means that if Mr. Mike has never heard of it, that means there is a very high chance that both the Americans and the Europeans, they've never heard of it. So I want to make a video about it. And that fruit is called African star apple. African star apple. I believe putting the African there means that it can only be found in Africa. I don't know if it is possible in other continents. Okay, so the English name is African star apple, while the botanical name is Chrysophyllum albidum. Chrysophyllum albidum is the botanical name for the scientists among us. Now, in Yoruba language, our culture in Nigerian is generally broadly divided into three. We have the Yoruba, which the one I belong to. We have the Igbo, and we have the Hausa Fulani. So the three tribes, they have different names that they call African star apple. Like for example now, in Yoruba tribe now, the African star apple is called Agbalumo. Yes, we call it Agbalumo. If you tell a typical Nigerian that what is African star apple, they will look at you that, what are you saying? What does it mean? So an average Nigerian on the street will know this as Agbalumo, so we call it. While the Hausas Fulani, they call it Agbaluma. The Hausas, they call it Agbaluma. Instead of Agbalumo, they call it Agbaluma. While the Igbos, they call it Udara. I got to know this when I'm doing research on the fruit. They call it Udara. It's a very, it's a special fruit that has a lot of memories in terms of my childhood. So I'm telling you about this. And also, I'll also be making a kind of one of my childhood toys. I've been making it, and it will be made with buttercup. I've been making it with buttercup. This one is 7-up buttercup. That's what I'll be using to make it. I'll be showing you. So that means the video is divided into two sections. We have for fruit, and we have for the other one for one of my childhood toys. I hope you enjoyed this video. For my previous video, I read all your comments. I read all of them and I responded to all of them. So keep commenting, keep liking my videos. Surely, I will surely go through all your comments because nothing can stop me from reading all your comments. All of them. No exception. I go through them. So thank you so much for commenting, for liking. Some of you even commented just because of the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're wonderful. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you have anything you want me to do to send a video, please, you can let me know in the comment section below, or you can email me or you can WhatsApp me. Anyone. Thank you for your support, for your love. All my patrons, thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful to you guys. My patrons, you've been wonderful. You've been supportive. You are all great people. My patrons, my viewers. I can never thank you enough. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You are the best. Let's go. So this is the star apple tree. As you can see here, look at the tree. Very tall. But the owner of the tree, they've plucked all the fruit except one. I can still see one up there. Just one. Let me move closer to the bark. Maybe you can mention some trees that have similar bark. That have similar bark as this tree. I can see one. I don't know if you can see it from the camera. I can see one right over the yellow one. If it's something like a yellow seal attached to a branch, that is it. The yellow up this. So that's the star apple. African star apple. All right, to talk about the fruit now. So it's a very special fruit right here. I'm going to give a full description of how. Look at this here. We have our stalk here. I don't know if you can see this. Look at this. We have stalk here. And when I was a kid, little children, whenever they want to have this fruit, whenever they want to eat this fruit, what they do is that they will try to rub this against a hard surface so that the juice will come out from the flesh. They want enough juice to come out from the flesh. So this is how we used to eat it. We rub it against the hard floor like this. It now become soft and succulent. The next thing that we now bite out this side like this. Now look at it. So this is what we suck. This is the juice that we suck. Look at that. This is the juice that we suck. You see that? When we are just sucking all the juice, we'll divide it. And here we have the seed. When we're a kid, these seeds are special. After we've consumed the outside coat of the seed will be meant for playing game. So that we use the seed for playing game, or we use the seed for earrings. And I'm still going to show you how we use it for earrings. But before that now, let me describe the fruit. Here we have the flesh right here. You can see that this flesh. Apart from the stalk, and now this hard seed, every other part is edible. We're talking about the flesh, the skin, and also the coat of the seed. The three of them, they are edible. In fact, when we're a kid, we chew the skin and the flesh to an extent that it will start behaving like chewing gum. It will become elastic, like chewing gum used to do, and we used to love it. Now, the juice of this fruit is sour, like sour taste, and it's also sweet at the same time. Depending, if the fruit is not ripe enough, it's going to be sour. And the sour taste is one of the reasons why many people actually hate the fruit. Yes, because of the sour taste. But if it is ripe enough, you are going to love it. If you don't mind sourness in your mouth, you are going to enjoy it. All right? Now, I want to eat one of the seeds now. Now for this one now, the seed coat is not very thick, so it's difficult for you to use your teeth to remove it, but it still can be well done. So I'm done. This is the seed. We have the seed. Now look at the seed. Can you see that? Yes. We used to play game. There was a time we even used it as a form of currency. So now it's a very long story. So we have the seed right here. And this is what we throw. This is the seed. It is only the inedible part of the fruit. So now let me tell you how we used to consume the flesh now. So, this is how we chew everything and we swallow it. I'll come out today. As an adult now, I don't eat it by sucking the juice out. Now this is the reason why I don't do that again. And when I was a kid, I did one like that. I've rubbed it hard, it has become very succulent, and I started sucking. I've sucked every drop of the juice. And when I open the fruit, there were maggots inside. Can you imagine that? There were maggots inside the fruit. Oh boy, that means that I've consumed what contained maggot. And that is why since then, I've stopped consuming the juice without opening the fruit first. So this is how I eat it now. Once that's been washed. Oh, this one is hard. Let me look for, okay, this one is still soft. So this is how I eat it now. I break it like this. So if it has maggot or not, I will have known. If it has maggot, throw it away. If it doesn't, some of you in the comment section might say that maggot is not is safe, but I'm not going to eat that. So this is how I did. Consume the flesh, consume the seed coat. That's how we enjoy it. African star apple is what we call that. And some other fruits that are related to this that you may not know, that you have no idea, is what we call shea butter. Shea butter. Shea butter is a latex that is used for decor, for what they call used for preparing cosmetics. It's one of the main ingredients of cosmetics. This is good. Sweetly sour. All right, let me show how we use this seed for ornament. For ornament, how we use it. For ornament, we break the seed. This one is a very heavy metal. This is one of the instruments used by my late dad. You know, he was a goldsmith. My dad was a goldsmith. So we break the seed. Oh God, that one is gone. The seed inside, what we do is that you don't hit it so hard. If you hit it too hard, then the seed inside will also break. The inside of the seed will break. So let me see if I can. All right, it's very, very tricky. I was able to do one. It is tricky to do. I later remembered how we used to do it. We don't break it sideways. We use our teeth, you know, to crack it open, horizontally standing like this. Lower jaw, upper jaw, like not like this. You do it like this, the inner seed will break too. So like this. Oh, I just remembered. Oh, this one is not perfect either. Look at it. So this is the seed. The seed inside the shell. So to use it, we break it into two. Oh, it's not perfect, but I'll still manage it. We break it into two and we attach it to our earlobe. So it is attached. Oh God. It is attached to our earlobe. That is how we use it as earring. Okay? All right, that is it about the star apple. Now this one, now I want to make one of my childhood toys. Now my childhood toys here, we have a crown, as a bottle 7-Up crown. We have twine. I'm going to use it to making twine. We have twine, a nail. This nail is actually a tool. It's not going to be part of the toy. So we have a tool. Says, all right, let's go. Before the advent of technology, I mean television, games, and so on like that, different children, there are different areas. Children, they eat different kind of things to entertain themselves all over the world, to entertain themselves. So for this our own area now, I want to show you one of the things that we use for entertaining ourselves. Children. But nowadays, children, they are glued to their TV or their console now. So they don't come out to do physical exercise like it used to do. And I read an article that said that this is really affecting the psychomotor of these children. Children are supposed to play, physically, not virtually. Supposed to play physically not virtually. So I want to show you how we used to make this thing. The toy, we call it it's very, we gave it a kind of very funny Yoruba name. We call it Finfin. Finfin because of the way we used to do it. So we call it Finfin. So that is what I want to show you today now. It's good for children, little children, to be very, very active physically. And we use this toy, we use it for competition among ourselves. We use it to fight. The winner takes it all. Okay, what I want to do is that I want to make it flat. That's the objective, to make this flat, very, very flat. This is our grinding stone, so I want to make use of it. The objective is to make this flat. You can see that it's at the tip, at the edge. Try to make the edge to bend outward. The edge, you try to make it to bend outward. Once it bends inward, you can't use the cap again. So once you've done that, the next is just to be hammering it until it becomes very, very flat. On a flat surface, you do that on a flat surface. Some children in Lagos State, when some of them visited us, they tell us that how they, instead of hammering it manner like this, what they do is that they will place the cap, the crown, on the rain track. Place it on the rain track. Once the rain moves over it, it's completely flattened. So that's how they used to do. And that is for those who had a rain track in their area. And the edge, you try to sharpen the edge, because the edge is what I'm going to use to fight. Try to sharpen the edge. But back then, we used this stone. The edge is like the sword that you're going to use to fight. Consider it is flat enough. Yes. So the next thing is to make 2 holes at the center. All right. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be at the center. And now, mind you, for the African star apple, the juice must not touch your cloth. Once the juice touches your cloth, you can't clean the stain. The stain cannot be cleaned off. Some of you may want to try it. On Nigerian notes, our president had traveled out of the country today for medical checkup. When he was campaigning for his election in 2014-15, one of the things he said that one of the things he promised was that it was going to stop all government officials from traveling abroad for medical checkup or for treatment. The irony of it is that he was the first person to do it. He was the first person to travel out of the country for treatment. So if the president is traveling out of the country for treatment, how do you think it will solve the health problem of the nation? How? When his wife is sick, travel overseas. When his children are sick, any of the children travel overseas. Any of his close family members travel overseas. That is what we see here. Yet, we still have some zombies defending him. Those that can't even afford to hire a taxi when they are sick, they are defending him. Different kind of people in this country. Some people just wonder, how do they think? Okay, you can see that. Can you see that? Then you tie it right here, depending on how long you want it to be. It's your choice. How long you want it to be. But let me do mine. So this is how we use it to fight. Now look at it now. Can you see that? Then you turn it like this. Then you now start. Can you see that? Oh my God. The memory is coming back. Look at that. This is how we fight. So you position yourself to the, you position your cock, you position it to the thread of your opponent. Then you try to do this. The first one that cuts the opponent's thread is the winner. A lot of competition that we use this to do. It's very anybody can do it at the first attempt. It's very simple. When you want to start it, you do this. You make it to twine like that. You see that? Then gently, you now start tautting it gently. Gently, you want to build the momentum. You want to build the momentum. Gently, you taut that. The once it's in motion, it won't stop until you start the tauting. I see the spark. Oh God, my childhood memories are flooding back. I'm enjoying this. Oh God, look at the sparks. I wish I had somebody I could fight with. All right, that's it. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section below. And I'm very sorry for the background noise, the noise. You know, this is Nigerian. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. My patron, thank you so much for making this possible. Without you, all this will not be possible. You are the pillars. You are the pillars behind this channel. Without you, this channel will not be possible. I'm extremely grateful to you guys. Thank you so much. And my viewers too. Those that are sharing my videos, those that are liking it, commenting on it, I'm very, very grateful with every fiber of my being. Thank you so much. Without you, I won't be here. See you next time.